My beautiful stars. Told me TikTok's back to normal. Oh, I think we all went through a day of mourning yesterday. I'm just so glad it's back to normal. We only had to keep your seat warm for one day. That makes me so happy. It just wouldn't have felt the same without you guys. But anyway, kind of like the energy I'm feeling today. I feel someone's really wanting your forgiveness. Things are finally approaching normal again, is what I'm hearing. But let's confirm this beautiful energy. And yeah. Okay. What is going on with this connecting energy? Yeah, so this person's been holding their cards close to their chest. I think they're strategizing right now. I'm hearing a real need for forgiveness, and which means they're quite overwhelmed. It's not even that they feel like they want it. It's like they feel they need it. Okay, I think this emotion's finally caught up to this person. Taking a chance, rolling the dice. Okay, they haven't been showing their hand for a while. And again, kind of like this whole in and out with TikTok ban, not ban, da da da. Kind of feel that's the situation with you and this person. There could have been some people in the background really trying to sabotage this, especially from their perspective. I'm kind of hearing you were kind of made to be a villain in this story of you and this person, but they're starting to take accountability for maybe listening to advice that wasn't really true, okay? Emotions definitely catching up. I think this person's stressing that you've moved on, and even themselves, maybe they've really tried to move on from this connection. It's that no one compares. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I literally split it on it's that no one compares. No matter how many people I've met, experiences I have, there's no one that compares to you. They're watching right now. So maybe this is also why they're strategizing, working out a way to come forward. There's just a real sense of urgency. Okay, how's this person feeling? Something to say, needing your forgiveness. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. My dreams. Maybe you're both having dreams about each other, but this person clearly is. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. Oh, that just happened. Oh. Will you listen? So there's a little bit of fear tied to this. There are so many things. Look at this sense of urgency. So many things I want to tell you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? I think, again, like I said, this person was really made to believe that you were the villain here. And I think because they were coming out of a lot of heartbreak, it was quite easy to hear the advice and information that was being spoken about you. And I always say when there's advice and things being spoken, they clearly did add fuel to the fire when it came to the energy of you and the image people or how people were perceiving you. But again, not excusing it, but I think this person really got their heart broken here, and it was kind of a coping mechanism. It's like they couldn't get you out of their mind, but they knew they couldn't speak positively about you, so unfortunately constantly speaking negatively about you. This is kind of that expected but unexpected apology. I feel there's a reason I'm hearing it. I feel for a long time this collective, you've expected to hear the words that are coming, but it's like it's going to feel unexpected. It's like it's going to feel shocking. I feel the right collective. There's a reason it's coming to my mind. You've really lost belief in maybe your bond here with this. I feel there's been a lot of pain on both ends, but for me to hear that it was been expected for so long but it's gonna hit you unexpectedly, it is a bit of a shock moment. I don't think you've ever heard the words that are going to be expressed since whatever this was, this destruction was. Something to say. It's a true letter of love. you hurt me. So like I said, they made you out to be the villain. Everything that happened here really hurt me so much. I needed time to heal. But because they were so hurt, I don't think this person understood their emotion. And even this with there's something I really need to tell you. I don't think you ever realize how much you affected this person through the separation. It reminds me of one of those people, literally let pride and ego get in the way, acted like this didn't affect them, that they were out there having the time of their life, but they were empty inside. Even though no one compares to you since you, I don't think they've ever had a love like yours before. But in the moment, when everything was happening, it's like this person never had enough love experience to understand the sanctity of your bond and how powerful your alignment was in the soul. But everything happens for a reason. My dreams. So the future, they could have had a dream, and you know those dreams you wake up and they just knock you for six. It's like they feel so real. They could have literally had a dream about you guys settling down in the future, growing old together, having children, whatever it is. There's something very vivid and very powerful going on up here in their mind right now. Again, the message is this person needs, it's like they need your forgiveness here in their mind, okay, which means you're really overwhelming them. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old. I want it all. Last one, obsessed. Like I said, it's not that they want, they need this. Will you listen? They're obsessed with this conversation, okay? I feel, and I'm going to say it intuitively, I think there's been points of communication with this person, but it's always just been a hey or something really silly, very surface level, very breadcrumby. Again, another big message, it's like a very unexpected, shocking moment for the right collective. I'm really feeling it's been a while since, it's like I'm just seeing like a novel. So I feel they've tried to express this quite a few times to you, okay? I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. I stalk your socials and I hope to run into you when I'm out. They look for you in crowded rooms. You're theirs. And maybe for a long time, especially if this person, you know, and I see this a lot with divines, they hold you on a pedestal. This person could have thought you had multiple suitors around the corner. And if they were jealous, maybe this would deter them. And I say this for divines, the last thing you want to do is post things to make the person jealous. It's not like a karmic, it pushes them away more. And maybe this was a block for them. Maybe, again, if they never felt good enough, it was like that energy. How would they accept me back? They just do to me what I've done to them. They could have this, but it's like it's not a block here anymore. I feel this person wants to put dedicated effort in, and that's probably another thing that's going to shock you. I just want to confirm with these, and then I just quickly, before we keep going, I want to see how you're feeling right now, because the unexpected, that message, I just want to make sure it's aligning with the right collective. Okay. So hand of heart with a key, so you haven't known, they haven't expressed it. So they've been holding this back, but again, ready to roll the dice. Ace of spades, that could be a sign here. I'm actually seeing cards, but you could have a tattoo of a spade on you, or this person. They've always seen you as the one. They've always wanted to... No, that's wrong. I don't think they've always felt like you would get back together and it would be perfect, but I do believe this person, again, there's always been a seed of you and a comparison. Every situation, every, friendships, relationships, parents, whatever it is, it's like you always come up. There's a comparison of what they're witnessing around them and even what they're experiencing themselves. But it's taken this person a long time to really realize, like, I can't be without this person, and I think that's what the difference is. Wow, you got 3 first. So healing heart. So they have been healing. Maybe you don't know that about this person. Again, you're about to be shocked, but progression arriving. Maybe they've had certain things shut down in their life, which is making them really reevaluate everything. The runner. So it is them. Things have come to light in their life. And I always say Every puzzle piece matters, and there's clearly a very significant puzzle piece that's been put into place in this person's life. And there's a reason I just said they've always compared even the surroundings that they see, you know, other people's relationships. I just think there's something that's happened in this person's life that has really given them closure and a state of letting something be released in their life that was burdening your connection, if you know it or not. I always say it's the rooms we're not in that matter. And I'll actually tap into their tarot, see what's been going on with this puzzle piece. Girl with a snake, boy with a snake. So separation, I think, like I said, there was someone in the middle adding to the, I think it was more the advice. Again, you were made to be out the villain, but it was also this person's doing. But I definitely think there's been some interference in your separation with people that they actually really trusted. So they trusted their opinion, they trusted the words that were being spoken. And maybe that, I had a collective here last week where it's kind of similar. Don't think it's the same collective though. That they have found out something, like a truth's been revealed from someone they really trust. But this is what was stopping them. This is what was making them hurt, thinking that you had moved on. It's like they were trying to shut this out, and they're like, no, this made them angry. So there's a reason I say everything. If you were online being flirty, whatever, posting raunchy, whatever it is, this person was not liking it, okay? Made them feel not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence. Again, there's something here, their jealousy. This person hates their jealousy, and maybe jealousy really tore you guys apart, and it's like they just couldn't, like, I've got like two main energies, and there's more, but there's two main ones of someone connected to you that forever watches you, and then there's this person couldn't watch you. I wouldn't be surprised if they've got you blocked on everything because it was too much for their heart to bear. They couldn't see what you were doing. They didn't want to know what you were doing. It's like you would just activate that accelerated heartbeat in them. I feel anytime this person's come in to touch in your energy, it's like they could only take you in small doses, because every time they saw you, you were evolving, or they thought, no, she's with someone, he's with someone. It's like their poor little heart couldn't take it. It really made them it added to their insecurities about this and their frustration and kind of, how could I lose this person? How didn't I see their sparkle? How didn't I see their heart? How didn't I see their greatness? Why didn't I value them when I had them? How will I ever get them back? Especially after what I've done. This is really love bubble energy. I think you're connected to a romantic energy. So you would have memories like this. Let it be when you were together in the past, this person would write you very long, deep, like they were open with their vulnerability and their intimacy, and this person could have really spoiled you. Or I feel the right collective, you have memories of how hard this person loves, okay? I really feel like this is like a romanticist. All right. Before we keep going, I just want to confirm your energy to make sure this is the right collective discernment. Okay. Oh, wait. I want tarot first. Okay. This collective watching their energy towards this person right now. Yeah, you're 8 of Cups in. Like I said, it's like you had so much expectation of this for so long that there's a reason I'm saying it's going to be an unexpected shock. You've walked away. You didn't want to. I always say 8 of Cups. That is one painful cup to walk away. I personally see it more painful than 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is normally pain inflicted on us and our heart through a separation someone else is doing. 8 of Cups. You're choosing to walk away because you know the situation doesn't serve you. You know it burdens you. You know that cup's not healthy for you. And this right collective don't make it fit, which means even the start of this reading, it would have been like really, if you're still watching, it's for a reason, but you would have wanted to push it away because you're trying to remove it. You're trying to let go. This was emotionally, your current energy, emotionally unfulfilling. It's time to move on from this. This does not serve me anymore. This has been too painful. Okay. walking into that moonlight and just really tapping into your feminine stillness. Truth, King of Wands in reverse, lack of energy here, lack of experience. Maybe you're taking it down and this is what helped you walk away from this. This person doesn't have enough life experience. I can't make them learn. I can't make them learn to see my love. I can't persuade this person to see where I'm coming from. I feel this just became too controlling for you. I feel this person and your heart was just, they really did. They controlled your heart space, this person, for a long time. They could be a fire. It could be a fire-water pairing. But then there's a part of you, and this is why you'd still be watching, but you've wanted harmony. You've wanted to resolve this situation. You wanted to find common ground. You wanted to find just solutions. You've wanted to find solutions in this for so long. So there's still a little bit of a glimmer of hope in your soul. Because even though with this, like I said, that cup is hard to walk away from. It doesn't just, like, it's a lot of mental discipline and willpower, but there's still a little sparkle in your heart when it comes to this person. But then straight into the negative. Nope, my judgment's clouded. Oh my gosh, I need to redirect this. There's been way too much hostility. There's been way too much damage. That this can be fixed. Blocked communication. I said blocked specifically. I think the right collective, everything I say is for a reason. I really do think this person has literally blocked you out of their life. But you know there's misinformation here. And maybe, again, there's a reason I said trying to push away readings. Maybe that's another reason. You're like sick of hearing the same thing. You take it more to misinformation. But there you go. Your Eight of Cups, you're confused. It confuses you. Your imagination gets the best of you. It makes you lack focus. You know you need to do it. And this is probably why you want to walk away as well. You question, was this all an illusion? Was this all just in my head? Was my emotion ever real? Was this my trauma? Was it the way this was left? Was it because they blocked me? Was it because of this? Why can't I get past this? Is it because it's divine? Is it this? It just your brain, when it's like, you know, it doesn't serve you. You know this Seven of Cups needs to be depleted and walked away from to make room for your 9, 10 of Cups. You need to recycle the emotion. Wow. The stillness, you're over it. Your perseverance, 7 of Coins. You've been thinking this would come to fruition for a long time. You've been so patient. You've always wanted this to harvest, but you've started to realize this controlled you. You've got 7-7 here as well. I think you question your intuition a lot. I always say 7 of Pentacles is beautiful though. We're really planting roots, even though we don't see it. But it does take patience. It does take perseverance. But again, you don't want to be controlled by this anymore. Harmony, situations resolving. Through this rejection, turmoil, feeling alienated. And this collective you did. Like I said, you were made to be up like a villain. Maybe this person put you in financial ruin. You could have lost a lot because of this person, but through this breakup and this loss, you've always wanted change. It's in my nose. Oh, bless me. You've always wanted change. I really do think, I always say that 5 of Coins, it reminds me of feeling really endangered. And I think this, whenever happened here, it wasn't an easy breakup. Definitely wasn't. And that's probably why you now think, to help you move on, there was way too much damage. How can we ever resolve this and build trust? And it's hard energy you're going through. But 6 of Wands, this is where you think you're clouded, that you'll get victory here. That this person will come in with that declaration and stand center stage, and this is why you're going to be shocked. You think this is your clouded judgment, that you're going to have success here. Very sad energy. All right. just want to confirm that this is around you. I'm hearing 3. I think it's within the next 3 days, I'm going to be honest. But it kind of feels like it's just so sense of urgency. 1. So 20, let's say 1 to 3 days. Like I said, it's very sense of urgency. This would not take longer than 3 days if it's the right collective, because it's that need for forgiveness. They're literally strategizing the letter. Will you watch the whole thing? But let's confirm. 1 to 3 days. Oh, first card, they'll be back. So expect to hear from them soon. I know the dice said 1. There is a reason I heard 3. But don't hold on to this for longer than 3 days. Your patience. So this has taken months. I know this says a few more months, good things come to those who wait, but I think that 7 of Pentacles, you've waited so long for this, but there's things in the background. And just a detail, maybe this person is still not exactly where they want to be in life. I always say sense of urgency readings. Yes, this sounds very love bubble, but there's some things that you're going to have to overcome with this as well. So if this person maybe isn't the best financially right now, or, you know, they're going through certain struggles to do with addictions, bad finances, whatever it is, maybe this have patience here is also don't rush anything. Don't, I know you're going to be shocked, and I think this person, and I'll really tap in, I think it's genuine emotion here. It's not just, you know, a breadcrumb. Like, I'm feeling so much expression, and I'm really feeling heartache from this person. But again, I think this collective, look at how much your heart's been broken as well. And if you're someone, you tend to always pay more attention to your partner's needs and wants, and your empathy can kind of shoot you in the foot sometimes. It's not about being harsh or shutting this person down, but just remembering your emotion matters as well. Because I do think for the right collective, there's a reason you felt like this. I feel you've really tried, watch the whole thing. I think you've really tried to communicate your pain through here, and maybe you yourself have sent them a letter of love and it was never reciprocated. So there's a reason I said dedicated effort, I think, for you guys. And that's a big thing. The right collective, you're questioning, how can I trust this person again, even if it did come back into alignment? And the only way to build trust is through action, not words. Just remember that. But the universe underneath, they'll be back. They're about to grant this to you, but there's a lesson tied to it as well. All right. And the right collective, you've been manifesting this for a long time. Through affirmations, through meditations, through frequencies, through subliminals. Like, I'm hearing it all. Like, you've really prayed for a long time for this. Okay. Just a few more months. I more think this is the direction you have to go in, because you need to trust them. So the bond with, if you fall short to this, because you've got such a subconscious seed of distrust, you're always going to think this person's being sneaky. Every time there's any kind of emotional shift that you might intuitively think is them being a little bit detached, or you're going to straight away think this person's sneaky, they're lying, they're this, they're that. This is why people that just, so many beautiful people come back into alignment, and not just, but when you come back into alignment and you actually make it work, it's because you guys take your time to do it. Okay, so just remember that, because I promise you, the right collective, because there has been damage, even if this person isn't doing this, you're automatically going to, because there's no trust here right now. Trust is the biggest part of any connection, and not just love. So they're bad finance, and this is also why it's not the right time. If you, because remember I said just before that 5 of coins, you felt like you lost everything. If this person is coming from a very bad place with addictions and finances, and even going through losing loved ones, okay, they themselves, there's something that's happened in their life right now. Watch your whole thing, that dragonflight that's really pushed them to heal and see you for who you are. There's something that's been removed out of their energy that's really getting them in touch with it's divine intervention. It really is. But it doesn't mean they're in a good place. You don't want to be this person's carer, especially because your emotion has not been taken care of by this person for so long. It's not that they're intentionally coming in here thinking you're going to make everything better, but subconsciously they've got memories of your caring, feminine, soft, compassionate energy. So you just don't want to be carrying all of this baggage with distrust, feeling that there's this, because if you feel that you're putting in more effort than this person, even though they're broken and life kind of looks like it's destruction, you're going to take it personally. There's something here. I think the right collective, it's that energy. Build the foundation. Let this person know you're here to help them, and let them know that, you know, you'll always be here to commute, but it needs to be slow. Okay, truly. Especially if there's like distance or something between you, the universe will. And there it is, confirmation. So this someone in the middle trying to sabotage this, it's the first thing I heard with a girl with this, they finally moved on. But again, you don't want to feel like an option. You don't want to feel like now that all this has been removed, oh, they're like, and again, it's not going to be here. You're going to let that moment of excitement and unexpected shock and a letter of love, like this collective, I feel you're going to be flawed. But again, because it's not completely healed, all these little details are going to ignite your soul if you rush this, truly. But it is confirmation. There has been a very big there has been someone that blocked you in the past, that blocked you through your separation, that the door's finally been shut on. Okay, I just quickly, before we get their true intention and true emotion, I just want to see what they're going through in their life right now, just to confirm again. And then we will get the cards for you guys. What's going on in this person's life? They could have lost a job recently too. 8 of Coins in reverse. They've been scattered, especially thinking of you, but things have been monotonous, no excitement, just very repetitive. Maybe when this person's really overwhelmed, indecisive, self-doubt, unwilling to learn karmic lessons, negative self-talk, this is the things that are being illuminated, but finally standing up for what they deserve, working hard to set themselves free. They're realizing they've been undervaluing themselves with this 8 of Coins in reverse, this Judgment in reverse. They're finding their self-worth. So from negative self-talk, self-doubt, and that was a huge part with that frustration, not dealing, this person never saw themselves and they kept putting them in an environment that they weren't being valued, which was adding to their self-doubt and their indecision in life. But now they're finally starting to realize, it's like they're getting courage again. Watch the whole thing. It's like your mind, remember that deviation, but finally thoughts becoming clear, an inception point, having a clear vision, not focusing on so many things. And I always say you guys mirror in a very odd way, and this collective, you know you need to walk away from your 7 of Cups energy right now. You're thinking, this just confuses me, it puts me in an illusion, I need to focus on one thing at a time. You guys are reflecting. So as well, there could be something in your life, you're starting to realize you've been undervaluing yourself with certain things, or you've been feeling a bit stuck financially or at work. I feel right now your energetical bonds are like, so you'd really be mirroring and not even know it. But just in your own right, like your own life patterns. One more for you there, top row. Tower, stop it. Puzzle piece. And it all came in swiftly and unexpectedly. They weren't ahead of their tower. And I always say towers are the best things in life when something very destructive comes in, when something shakes up our foundation, when it comes in and just knocks us out. The universe is preparing us for an energetical alignment. People say, and I believe this about glowing threads, when you start seeing it around you, it's coming in. Another big sign is everything gets ripped away from you. You want a new car, you get an accident. You want a new home, you get kicked out of your home. You want a better job, you get fired. It's like Manifestations don't just come from positive signs. They come when everything is falling apart. You're quantum jumping. They remove the frequency that does not serve you anymore. And that's why I say, when you're in the midst of chaos, see it in a different lens. See it as in, holy moly, what am I getting prepared for? See it as positive. This person, shocking event, energy surge, bankruptcy, revelation, sudden upheaval, wiped out, destroyed. But again, they might not see it in the moment, but it's making them clear. It's making them realize, I've always been undervalued. I've been in a job that doesn't serve me. Whatever's come in and wiped them clean, it's actually blessing in disguise. Do they see it right now? No, because they're so focused on you. They're focused on fixing this, which also means there's something about this tower that aligns them with, they should never have seen you with the villain of their story. Okay, again, we don't understand puzzle pieces. We don't understand divine intervention, and this is where that blind faith comes in. We just need to let people spread their wings and believe in our red thread, and what's meant to be will always be in the time that the universe knows it's going to benefit us and not make us worse. Okay, but let's confirm. So maybe this person has known for the past month as well that, or even the upcoming month, this isn't serving them. They need to change their direction. They need to set new intentions. They need to let a new cycle begin. I think whatever they've been doing for work, really undervaluing themselves. It just reminds me of it just working for the sake of it to pay bills. It could have been with, one of these people that they had this tower with. They could have been working for a friend or a family member, or it's because it's the first card, so it ties into these aspects in their life. But they're starting to understand, I'm better than this, which is good. Why am I seeing I was seeing a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands then with that tower. Ace of Wands though. Good. So this indecision and this, they're finally getting a passion for you, attraction, focusing back on you, igniting desires again, engagement, chemistry, fertility. And let's take work out of it, right? Whatever this person's life has been since you has been repetitive, boring, not getting them anywhere. It keeps them scattered, okay? The emotion of that card, it's just this person is like, is this all life is? But they kept themselves in that position because unfortunately, divine timing, they were meant to. They had to wait for this destruction to come to make them take this veil off of like their life and their comfortability. I always say comfortability keeps us stagnant like this. So now that they're standing up for themselves, seeing their self-worth, seeing their value, how they've been undervaluing themselves, they're wanting to make future planning. You got that, watch the whole thing. Considering other options, making certain decisions, getting ready to take that leap of faith is what I'm hearing. Okay, they're visualizing what they deserve and what they can achieve. Finally seeing through their shadow, their veil, things becoming clear. Things that were gripping them for so long, their shadow self, materialism, staying for the wrong reasons, obsessions, addictions, another big part of this reading, sexual addictions maybe as well. They're realizing their shadow was keeping them bound. Oh my gosh. So this tower has now put them into regret, emotional baggage, needing your forgiveness, past life trauma to heal, guilt, intense feelings over unresolved issues. Your Five of Wands in reverse, you've been wanting to resolve these issues. This is what they're going, this tower has made them reflect on everything. That's the thing. So the first part, the things coming to like the healing heart, healing the trauma, seeing things clearly. It's funny, it's like, I was seeing a specific like person here, but they're not showing me that. I feel this is something you guys need to maybe overcome together with a certain truth. But whatever this was, it's putting them into they're just going over everything. Their wrongs here. Oh, it could have been a King of Coins, but in reverse, someone very greedy, possessive, hasty, miserable. Maybe even if it's a feminine energy, very masculine, very dominant. someone that was very jealous maybe of your connection as well. But this person's very stubborn and ungrounded. And I think, let's put it to your person, I think until they went through this is what they were focused on. They were very stubborn, had their feet in the cement. I think this person, even though they were unfulfilled and not making the best money, it was still, they were doing this for greed, even though it wasn't fulfilling them or giving them the financial benefits that they've envisioned for themselves. They were miserable. And I do still think whoever this other person is, because you've had it in most of your decks, watch the whole thing, a miserable person. Hurt people get jealous by happy people, and hurt people try and stop people's happiness without them even knowing. That bad advice. And the scary thing is literally they're self-unaware about it. They're self-unaware that they want everyone around them as miserable as them. Other people's happiness triggers miserable people. Sad. But now wanting to take you out a bit more, reunite, reconnect. Maybe they might even though there's going to be this big declaration, this person's build that friendship bond back. But you know what I just heard as well when that stopped? Very deep. It came to my mind out of nowhere. Your person could have been at a social gathering, and if there was someone here that made you out to be like a villain and was really nasty, why am I seeing your person seeing someone very close to them watching you? So let it be your socials, let it be photos of you, like very creepy energy. Okay, it came to my mind. I was seeing it specifically. Okay, I was actually seeing 3 people and person behind them. So there could have been 3 people involved here. Just saying. And that came to my mind out of nowhere. So that should be like a penny drop for the right collective. Okay. Let's see this person. I want to get these first. Needing your forgiveness. Third person so there's sabotage here. Okay, another person was involved, someone else's influence. I don't want to say love triangle, I just want to say miserable. And again, 3, it could have been 3 people. Third wheel, rival, way too many people involved. Maybe when you guys were dating there was like a third wheel, this person's best friend, always really triggered by you, like there's a reason I'm hearing that. But expect the unexpected. Stop it. So whatever happened to them, unexpected. What's coming for you? Unexpected. Watch the whole thing. Okay, but it ignited them. It created a force in them. Reignited passion. But a hot temper. This person, like I said, it's a tower. They've realized they were in the wrong here. Chariot. Made them make their mind up about you. Once a chariot's made their mind up, remember this is 1 to 3 days. They're not seeing things so black and white anymore. They're starting to see the color of the situation, and again, their faults in this. All right, the stork energy. Oh, transformation, change, wants to renew. They're restless. Bloody oath. 9 of Swords in reverse. Watch the whole thing. Arriving through this departure, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth. Maybe you guys had a pregnancy or a child, or maybe they're seeing people around them have babies. But slender and tall, you could be slender and tall, or this person could be. The only 2 numbers here are 18 and 17 so far, but Chariot 7 could be 17th of the 7th or 18th of the 7th as well. Birthday, communication, memory, important date, one of these people. Third person, finances. That's what I felt when I was reading it. For some reason, I think one of these people that interfered, they work with, or there's something to do with finances here as well. So where you went through a 5 of coins, I think this person did as well. And they've been going through a 5 of coins since ya. Finances, investments, money, income, commerce, large quantity, lavish. They had anything but a lavish lifestyle, this person. 34, maybe that's an important number as well. But now they're on track. So expect the unexpected, steady movement forward, one way to go. going the distance, direct route, traveling. I think I got it's a little bit, but again, at least now it's more, this needs to be expressed properly. 3, so 18th of the 3rd, 17th of the 3rd, 7th of the 3rd, 3rd of the 7th. Finally unstuck. So it was never not there, but they needed to make the self-sacrifice, the reflection. They needed to start seeing the color here. The divine had you guys separated. This person wasn't taking accountability, they were blaming. But now, through whatever this energy that they found out, there's inspiration, breaking free from the illusion, starting to trust their intuition, psychic abilities. So not this, I know this is, I think this is them too. I think they've always had a seed of doubt here with these people, but they chose not to trust it because they're trying to stay away from you. But enlightenment, they could see you as quite psychic as well. Element of water. Things are finally fluid through this stork energy. Okay, mystic. There is something here about. And then the healing, intuitive, romantic, sensitive, desires, dreams, another confirmation, enchanting. I think they're enchanted by you now. I think they're, oh, that's what I want to get. Let's get animal cards. I want to see how they're seeing you animal-wise, but I do think they're very enchanted by you. And then we will get this next 1 to 3 days in tarot. So it's going to be a long reading. How's this person viewing this collective? What are they attracted? What are they enchanted by? What are they enchanted by? Mesmerized is probably the right word. You be your community, your hard work. There's a reason they're so focused on undervaluing themselves, which means you inspire them through your actions, which means you're a well-directed person. If the first card that's come here is your bee energy, your hard work, the community that you have built around you and the person you are, remember, they don't see you as the villain anymore. So there is something here that you can see it. You're making this person see without you even knowing that they can achieve whatever they put their mind to and not limit themselves. They've experienced that. They've witnessed that. That's important detail. Don't make it fit. I always say the right love inspires you. Made you the villain when I don't think you really were. I think this person put you in the category of toxic, and you know, that's about arguments and deceit, and I want one more for that because I don't think they see you like that anymore. I think they see it's like if so many people or the people around you love you the way that they love you, like you clearly have a community that they can look in on. Remember, that was an important message here. This person could not stand seeing where you were in life. They had you blocked on everything. It hurt them too much. This person definitely wouldn't creep on you, and if there was ever times they wanted to check in on your energy, it would make them sick because you just kept blooming and blooming and blooming. All right, you're a perfectionist. You like things perfect, but I think they like that, which means they would have felt very safe and structured around you. You've always liked to get your ducks in a row. You live in a comfortable environment. Hold on, I want one more for that fire ant. Your awakening. So maybe they think that you have healed from this. There was clearly some form of imprint of abruption here, but you've gone through a spiritual journey. You've found your snakes, your serpents, turning into dragons. But you've made them believe in healing, because that's another thing that they're reflecting on. Through your... Oh, this is... Hold on, I'm going to read that. That's beautiful. Hold on. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in itself. This is a beautiful card. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle's personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with you. And remember, the beaver, the homeboy, protecting the ones that you love. And fun fact, I don't know if you guys know my belief. I believe April the 1st is our true new year because of our old lunar calendar, the 13 months with the 28 days. But turtles, and it shows how ancient they are, 13 scales with 28, the woman's cycle. And isn't it funny that even our year, like our months, it all went through the feminine energy, the cycles of a female body. Again, I think our creator... I don't like to say him, just saying. that came to my mind for a reason. You could have just found that out, or maybe you have the same belief as me about the new year and how we celebrate wrong periods in our time. Okay, where are we up to? Elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, the turtle's energy is behind all great writers and storytellers. So again, your beautiful mind. And this person has a beautiful mind too. Watch the whole thing. As they collect life experience under their shell for later use, you and your transformation through your snake energy. And I just gave you a fun fact too. You'll probably like that. You like fun facts. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all other books and begin to tell our own true tale. You walk to your own beat. You walk to your own drum. No one can sway you. And I feel they love this, because unfortunately they get swayed very easily by people. So that would have been a trigger point in the past, the way you would stand in your glow and, but they're starting to awaken that they're very self-sacrificing and put other people above themselves. So where that used to trigger, that quality used to trigger them in you, they find inspiration from it, and they know that they need to adapt it and balance it out in their soul. I think my eyeballs were on. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. So you have a sense of adventure. You are a productive person, that mouse and bee energy, let's be real. But when you're out of balance, you slow down or come to a halt. I don't really think that's this collective, but they clearly must know that when you're... I just feel this person, even though I said it's like they just know your soul. Stop it. So through this bee, divine messenger, the bird of truth. You sing truth and they know it, and they see the people around you that, again, this turtle energy, you walk to your beat, you stand in your truth, and you have a community around you that appreciate this about you, that understand this about you. For so long they tried to push this away. I think when it came to your eagle strength, again, this person could have been quite intimidated by it, because they seem like, I wouldn't say a people pleaser, but just, again, very sacrificing and sensitive to other people's needs, but maybe not their own needs. Fire ant snake, the vulture. And you speak your truths in a firm stance as well, but you make people stop and reevaluate and think. And this is maybe why you were made out to be the villain. Maybe you were just always very forthright and honest, and just, even if you felt it was constructive criticism, or they could have maybe... I just feel the way you used to communicate, which you've clearly transformed. If it was really that vulture energy, the vulture can be quite polarizing, okay? Stop it. You just got the tapestry of magic. You weave magic in the world. I think you're always wanting, but with the glowworm. So again, you haven't shown them through words, you've shown them through action, how you light up people's darker days with your magic that you weave, with the truths that you speak, with the journey you've been on, with the life experience you've had. They're starting to realize they were foolish. They were foolish to think the things that they thought about you, when it just came down to truly, you're different, you're individualistic. But I do think they do have this, I just think they know you're going to achieve more. It's like, I don't even know if it's here, but subconsciously, it's like you're just waiting for the next, you kind of go all guns blazing. B with the mouse, I think that crocodile, it could be them lurking a little bit now because they're needing this forgiveness, but I more think that's you. I think maybe that you hold back a little bit. Perfectionist. I've got to read that. Hold on. I should have paused it, sorry. Where is it? So wait, the crocodile, resting, submerging, collecting more energy, cooling off. So again, I think that they think that you're about to achieve something big here. Hold on. Frog. clearing, cleansing, and healing. Maybe you're healing a bit. Maybe your perfectionism could have been taken off as like franticness or intensity as well. The frog and the water element are the most inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within the healing element. I think they've witnessed a transformation from you. Like they've witnessed a transformation, right? But I think for so long, because remember I said at the start, everything I say is for a reason. This person, it's like, not that they wanted to hate you, but they couldn't get you out of their mind, so they would speak negatively, right? And let's just say, back to that image that I got, it's like there's people in their surroundings that speak very negatively of you, but it's like they keep tabs on you, and it's like your person just found out. I think for so long they didn't want to believe in this collective's change. If they saw you as the fire ant, like, and again, this mount, anyway, let's just keep going. And then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished with your perfectionism. So it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. Side note, you could be really connected to water and stuff too, but this is just a little odd because one of the things that they're so inspired with you is your hard work. But I do think this person still sees, when it comes to your work life, you hyperfixate. They really do have memories of you, hard work, things need to be perfect, even when it's burning you out and you're needing time to cool off. That could have been an interference here in your connection. You got two cards of truth. The black egg is the card of truth, the truth speaking. But as I've put that over, maybe that's the universe saying it's okay to rest. It's okay to not to feel like everything needs to be perfect. You could get quite anxious when it comes to work and doing things and staying on top of things. Maybe you do need to release a little bit. I always say people are meant to balance us out and make us self-aware. Maybe I do think you're connected to a very hard worker as well, but I think they like to enjoy they have more of a work-life balance maybe. Maybe that's something you need to adapt from this person, to not be so anxious about achievement, okay, and just trust. Turtle. Oh, the wolf. The way you care, that really wanted to come out. Again, I think there's something about the way you protect the people that you love. It's that ride or die energy, especially through your turtle's journey. I think you've healed a lot. You understand people's trauma. I think you're a very forgiving, accepting person. But again, when it comes to the people you love, you're a protector. And you tend to really put the people that you love first. And I think this makes them feel safe. There's a loyalty in you, okay? There's a loyalty to your tribe, and they admire it. One more. Again, this is all about your strengths and how much you've overcome. You're a miracle in their eyes, okay? You know where to... And the vulture again, that really wanted to come out with that. You speak truths that not many people are ready to hear, but you do it with a balance as well. You put sweet nectar into people's darkness. You make people reevaluate. You truly are a truth speaker. You stop people in their tracks. But where in the past, I think you could be a 9, very forthright, or an air sign. Air signs I find are very kind of just bleh, even Virgos. But you've learned to have a sweet balance as well, okay? You definitely admired this collective. You're highly admired. All right. Let's roll the dice. 1 to 3 days. Oh. Oh, no, I don't need to roll the dice. 1 to 3 days. But first, I just want to get this person's true intention. Insecurities. They've always had insecurities with you. Breaking barriers, finally. There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person. So I believe that. Watch the whole thing so I can knock these walls down. The difficult differences. So you do have barriers. You definitely have external opinions. But this reminds me of divine love, societal issue, religion, culture, age difference, sexuality, marriages. There is a difficult difference. It's been hard to overcome here. Number 12. Our differences drove us apart. It angered me that you didn't understand where I was coming from. There is something here about, because the first part, will you listen? I need something to say. They are very fearful of your response, especially your vulture, eagle, and your black egg energy. Like, you are an intellectual. Like, you're very smart. It still pains me that we can't come to an agreement even though we love each other so much. It's like they're expecting you to dissect everything that they're going to say. And again, you know me, I will tell you if you need to dissect things, but I think it's more accept it at face value, but take it slow. Let this person put in, I think you both need to make effort towards one another, slowly but surely. Okay. All right. So again, Chariot, confirming that other deck. Learn from don't repeat the past cycles. This person wants to, I think, reinvent this wheel here. Forward movement, determination, willpower, success, control, but seeing the color. That is one of the biggest things here. Finally, out of their Eight of Swords, their mental prison, a prison they didn't need to be in, but mental strength, taking their power back. It's up to you, but I think it's making a stance in their life. Finally, this is my life. This is what I'm like, that's what I'm hearing, but conquering self-doubt. I think for both of you, again, it's a shock moment, but I think the first thing that's going to be illuminated in this collective's mind, yes, shock, and yes, oh my God, did that just happen? But then fear overtakes you very quickly because there's been so much bad news and past things here that just did not work out, and they could be coming forward with some bad, look at what's going on in their environment. Okay, so because there's so much unresolved issue, so much unfinished business, I think don't let excitement lead the way. Okay, that excitement is very quickly going to turn to, oh my God, can this be trusted? It's like, this is why. Listen, I always say there's no bigger sign than your body's emotion. Father things that were to do with father, things that were inflexible, because it was like, but anyway, I think this is more the things, the aggression, all of this stuff is what needs to be soothed here, but you've got divine masculine energy on its way. And I'm hearing, let this person lead. Let this person lead. Really take note to see how much effort they are putting in. Okay, again, it'll help you build that foundation back. But if you had an issue with being too dominant in the past, this person's a self-sacrificer, always putting other people's needs, so they would have done that for you as well. For this person to get their masculine strength, you need to let them lead. Okay. And another thing I'm hearing as well, I always say within 1 to 2 weeks, finally shifting consciousness, gaining more strength, final steps. So even though this is coming in soon, I was hearing months before, so don't rush it. But what I was going to say, and I see this all the time, sometimes when someone opens up with vulnerability, you don't want to, and you know in your soul you want to be vulnerable back, but you're like, oh no, they did this, they did that, I'm not going to respond with that, I'm going to play games. What's going to be met with you? Games. If you want to be vulnerable, okay? All I'm saying is don't you chase. If this person opens up with all this emotion and you feel emotion, be vulnerable with that emotion, but also say, but I just don't feel safe with this. Like, I want to trust everything you're saying to me, but there's been a lot of damage here. Okay, don't be like, I'm not going to, right collective, trust your body's emotion when it comes to this one. Stop it. So finally, 10 of Cups, all right? But don't rush it. Harmony, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled, stability, idealistic, peace, divine love. Don't rush it. Trust in it. And then you've got not learning from the past. Maybe this is what they want, the forward movement, the direction here with. There's something here, every deck, third party friction. Every single deck about people, that's what's being removed out of their life. Do I think that they're going to speak about why they were uncommitted here, why they were the way they were? Yes. Do I think it's going to be easy to hear? No. This person's coming in with kind of a boom explosion of emotion. So like I said, yes, you're going to have shock, but it's going to go into, is this bad news? Is this, is this that? So even though I'm seeing something loving, I'm kind of seeing confession energy, not communicate energy. You know what I'm saying? I always said difference between confession, communicate, and the universe card, watch the whole thing. Be careful what you wish for. But if you've been thinking that there's, you know, lack of honesty and this and that, at least you're going to get honesty here. But this is what they're finally, mental strength, conquering their self-doubt, because they were in their securities. They were holding a grudge. They were hasty. They were jealous. Lines up with the first part. They treated you. They were very arrogant here, very unpredictable. But this is why, because they were in Eight of Swords. Now they're out of their Eight of Swords. They're seeing themselves. They're seeing this. They're thinking of their mental strength. They know it's up to them. They know they've been blinded by emotion. This is positive. It's really lining up with the whole reading. But Three of Wands. So this Emperor, yes, this was always destined, but let the ship sail in slowly. Okay, manifesting big developments, traveling for pleasure, work, love, leveling up, progression. And then last one, Queen of Cups, be compassionate, understanding, but again, you're about to have that aha moment. You've seen this coming. That was another big message, but you've just lost faith. What was once expected has now become unexpected. But be in the flow, deep feelings, empathic. And there's a reason I deviated and said, if you want to be vulnerable, but don't just be vulnerable with how much you love them. Be vulnerable with the pain and how much this has damaged you and how long it's taken you, and they've always held you need, vulnerability isn't just, oh, you're the love of my life, and talk about things in the depth of your core, because remember, they're just coming out of insecurities. This person never believed you loved them like they loved you. They're looking at you like, they're looking at you like you could have anyone. It'll be music to their ears, and it'll make them open up even more. All right. That was beautiful. All right, let's just quickly get these. The chemist, don't be blinded by the chemistry and the passion, but it's safe for you to love. It's safe, but you do have to feel safe and believe in that. With the snake, purple part, that's why you need to take it slow. Your self-love's going to be activated. Again, when we deviated about this, you're so self-sacrificing, and so is this person. You both have a tendency to put other people above yourselves. This situation, it's not shutting it down. It's just also understanding, for you to feel it's safe to love, you need to build trust back. Okay, and this person will understand. Otherwise, you're going to be constantly thinking there's deceit. Heart-to-heart conversation. Truth. Both of you. But getting to know each other again. Feeling safe in your traumas. Being able to talk about your traumas without judgment. Healing family issue. Healing family trauma. Hey, one more. Oh. Worth waiting for. You had to release the past and your codependency, engagement, and playful. Okay, yes, have seriousness, but also remember, this person you trust. You both need it's not time for reconciliation. It's time to evolve together again. Okay, date, go on adventures, take a weekend away, like, you know. All right, my loves. Whole reading, every single part, whatever names came to your mind, write them down, and the initials will line up. And you don't have to double up initials because so many come out. Full names. Okay. Although not so many here. Okay. Oh, well, there is, but anyway. QNWTI TBCF XGHKR RWEBE NKTH QKON GKTO NKTX LB EK TGUT XIL NKIH YLLHAHUVY TLBT R OCP ERD HCF ETG PCD BAC YGC FGA Q EAR OR WFS CM YI OJI EO RON Z BWWM WDOEH IPSBIB SUFD KIM DAG BNME DXTL. Okay. I just had an initial fall in my shoe. What one is it? And I've got a bunny slipper on. Sign. Abundance. F. That was clearly important. It fell in my bunny. Alright. Oh, the little cross came out. Divine intervention. Truth. Maybe religion as well. Spiritual factors is one of those difficult. The beach. There's something about water here. Because I remember I deviated about that. Ducks, intuition, memory with ducks, sage, protection, golden elixir. You're definitely calling to each other. But this hasn't come out in ages, my little daisy. The right collective, this has not come out in God knows how long. You would have a very strong bond with flowers. And like I said, they're a romantic. I would not be surprised. I remember like a year ago, I used to always see this image of this person turning up with like a bouquet of flowers bigger than them. And it just came to my mind. That's important. You could have just bought yourself flowers, but I'm more seeing that as way this, I feel there's a bond here with flowers and how they're going to express this when they see you. But new beginning in love. Then you've got the abundant bell. P, that's important. The baby butterfly. I think this person's still going to be a baby butterfly, but you could have a spirit baby that watches over you. Maybe you guys are connected to a spirit baby as well. But protection, the Hamza hand, Bali, Indonesia, India. And then you've got your pearl. Trust in your pearl. Trust in this person's pearl. All right. Memories, birthdays, specific dates. 19th of the 11th, 19th of the 12th, 6th of the 1st, 1st of the 6th, 19th of the 6th, 12th of the 6th, 6th of the 12th, 13 by itself, 1331, surrender to the divine, 13th of the 1st, 13th of the 12th. So you had 11, 12, 13 as well. 10th of the 4th, 10th of the 1st, 15th of the 10th, 15th of the 4th, 1st of the 6th, 6th of the 1st, 18th of the 6th. All right, my loves. Okay, so I'll be on Instagram later today. I was going to do same collective over there, but then I found out that you guys are back in action. So I'm thinking I will do a different collective over there. But for some odd reason, if I've been recording this and something else has happened with TikTok or not all Americans are back online, I'll just post the exact same collective here over there. Okay, but I love you guys so much, and I will also, not today but tomorrow, I'll be on here for our Moon Angels subs with a collective. So again, anyone that's on Moon Angels subscription, just write in the comments what you're wanting me to do. Pick a number, intuition test, a divine check-in, general, write it down. And that was my battery then. I'm going to have to charge my phone. And we'll do that. Okay, I love you guys so much. And woohoo! I'm so glad TikTok is back to normal. And have a good day. Bye.